Well, I've got halfway up one side, and I was going to dig all these beetroot up and just discard them, just throw them away. But I seem to have some little beetroots. So come and have a look and see me digging them up. I suppose I could have, there's quite a big one. And I suppose I could have pickled beetroot, do some pickling. I don't know how clever I'll be at that, but anyway, they're easy to pull. There we are, see? I put these in last year. So the little ones, I think I could do baby beets. There we are, see? And all the rest of it will go into the rubbish. Not the rubbish, I don't know what that is. I think that's a flower. Anyway, we'll chuck that down there. I'll pick it up shortly. So, pulling them up. They're easy to pull up. I'll keep the best ones. Weed as I go. And dig as I go. I've got quite a few worms in here as well. So I need to get some potatoes to dig in. And these things, look, I thought it was something nasty, but it's not, it's a piece of grass. See? Not bad. So I've got a fair old crop on one half of the garden, and plenty of these things, wormios. There, see, a worm. So when my chickens are a bit bigger, my babies, by the way, you'll see them later. I'll do an end of video shot of them. They are doing very well. I think I've got more females than males. You can tell by their wings. I'll show you later. So I'll just carry on with me digging like this. And here, this is my turnips, look. So I shall keep those as well. Good old turnips. Wow. Oh, I've got one that's been eaten. That's no good. That's a good one. That's no good. That'll go in the fodder. That one's no good either. There's one and there's one. They'll be good for little ones. Sure, I can put them in a stew. So I shall just do one side. Oh, there we are, there's another one. I think I'll get plenty of potatoes out of here. Hopefully. It's a lot of hard work. But if I do it gently, Bentley, I'll get it all done. So, that hoe and rake, digger, whatever I'm doing it with, is really good. Over there, I've got some cabbage bottoms, because we picked the cabbage tops the other day for dinner. They were only tiny. I've still got my pak choi going. I don't know about the Swedes. I take it they take a long time. Not really sure. I've got still got some Brussels sprouts that don't look very edible. So what I'll do is just dig over and then decide what I'm going to put in. As I said, potatoes in here, in this one, and in over here, I don't know whether the sun will get to it, just over there, I don't know whether you can see, over there you can see the little one with the pak choi in, and this one next to the big one, that's where all the cabbages and that are. In fact, I think I've got some more beetroot over there, it looks like it. So I'm going to have a beetroot fest. So, this is a beautiful day to do this. And I'll just carry on with it. And this, by the way, I think I've shown you before, this is my greenhouse, which is going to couple up for the chicken house, unless David feels the need to build me a chicken house. No cockerels though. I think I've got 1 or 2 cockerels that a lady on here very kindly said that should take over to France. Thanks, Jill. You know, I'll just keep going and see what I can do. Let me show you in the greenhouse what I've been doing. Not a lot really, but it's just that the greenhouse is needs a bit of a spring clean. But already, if you can see, I've got some cabbages there. Cabbages there, and just a few salady bits there. I still haven't done any planting of seeds, but I intend to do that before, you know, it's just that the weather is so awful that I just need to find the right time, because I'm looking after the chicks as well, and I'm looking after myself, and you know, the dogs, and I'll eventually do it. I will, I promise. And let's have a look through my seeds. I'll tell you what, if I look through my seeds, we can decide what to have. These cucumbers I done last year, and they wasn't very good. They were only good enough to do the pickled cucumbers with. I've got some kale. I could do some kale, and this is what I bought for this year. Artichokes. I'm not sure. Artichokes. So in a propagator on a windowsill. Right, well I'll do that in here. Sieved compost. Germination is 7 to 10 days. Transfer seedlings into individual pots and grow on in a warm position. And then put them out in rows when it's nice and warm. Well, yeah, I'll probably do that. I don't know. I like artichokes. I've got some spring onions again. I love my spring onions. And I've got some lovely radishes again. I love my radishes as well. These are called French Breakfast 3. Don't know. These radishes, they're little round ones. They are Prince Rotting. Well, we don't want that, do we? We don't want them rotting. Prince Rotting or Rotin. they're Mr. Fothergill, so I'm sure they'll be good. And this time I'm going to be growing some calendula out in one of the, because I've heard that they get the butterflies and all that on. I'll do some cabbage because I was successful with the cabbage last time. And my all too pretty sweet peas. I love sweet peas. They're very nice. And what about the the beans? These are those Australian beans. Now I don't know whether to do those again because they're a bit hollow. I think you're meant to pick them when they're very young. So I'll do that. I'll put some out and pick them when they're very young. These are the Brussels sprouts. So I don't mind growing some of those again, but I'll put them in a better place. Because they will grow near trees. I don't think that does them any good. And I think beetroots, I think I'll leave for this year. Moulin Rouge. I'll leave them for this year, and obviously I'm going to do carrots. I've done the Swedes, so we'll see. We'll just see what happens. Then I can show you all of my... Well, I was very successful last year, so hopefully I'm going to be successful this year. But first of all, I've got to get the ground dug over, which takes me quite a while. So I'll... once I've done that, as I said before, once I've done that, I'll show you. So that might be in about 3 or 4 days' time, you know, before I venture in to have my hip done. So there you are. That's what I'm doing at the moment. And as I said, I'll show you the little chicks, how they're growing. One of my dogs are going absolutely crazy, little Preston. He thinks that I'm taking too much notice of them and not enough of him. So I'll give him a cuddle and then I'll show you the little ones. Okay, bye-bye for now. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. And the subscription costs you nothing. So just press on that subscription and the little bell next to it and it'll tell you when I'm up again. Okay, thank you. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.